Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another MTS league matchup. Tonight we have a very special late night match, our 2-for-1 deal today that we've been doing so much because we love you guys and we love producing these things for you. But tonight, we're doing things a little bit different where Haven and I are switching roles. Tonight, or for this match, I am the question master, and Haven will be doing introductions, interviews. So with that, let me throw it over to my co-host, the villain, Haven Pendergast. Haven, how you doing tonight?
I'm feeling good, brother. I'm excited. Got my coffee going for this late matchup in 2018. We have two competitors ready to throw down, and one's ready to walk out with that W.
Oh yeah, this one is going to be a good match because I really want to see what happens with this one. But hey, Haven, let's go ahead and do the pre-match introductions real quick. The interviews, I mean. So you want to interview our
All
two
right.
guys real quick?
All right. I'm going to go first to C-Dub Christopher. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, Haben. Happy to be here. I'm taking on my new teammate, Caleb. So I know he's had one match in the books. I'm interested to see what he'll do here.
All right. C-Dub with nice, kind words for the one and only the King, Caleb, NWO brother. What's up, man? I know you're ready to
Not
kick some ass
much.
tonight.
I'm ready to win. I need this W, but I have nothing against my opponent today. I mean, he is my partner after all, my partner in crime. But I think whoever wins this gets to be our team captain. I think is what we decided. But I think this will just be a good match to see what we each know and know what we need to study up on to make ourselves a better team.
All right, all right. I like the strategy. Both guys are coming in just to prepare for future. Both guys, they have grace and they putting the Eagles aside. Whoever wins, team leader. Timothy.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a good match. I a lot of inspiration with these questions from one of my cohorts over in the Omega Club, Jeremy the Atom Adams. I took a lot of writing inspiration tonight from him. So enjoy, boys. But with that, Haven, would you like to bring these fighters both to the ring?
All right. Coming in first, representing Collider, motherfucker. He is standing with a record of 4-6. He is Christopher C. Dub. Woo! And coming into the ring, he is a member of the NWO. Coming to the ring with a record of 0-1. He is Caleb the King Kono. Woo! It's gonna be too sweet.
And with that, we have both of our fighters here in the ring. This will be out of 3 rounds. Round one works as you normally would expect. There are 8 questions. You will write them down on your whiteboards. You have 15 seconds to answer them. When you are called upon, you will show your answers as well as verbalize them. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. There is no point deduction for a wrong answer, and there is no stealing.
And there are no wrong answers.
Yeah. We'll see for you, Caleb.
That's the NWO attitude right there.
For the first question in round one. In classics, what year saw the release of To Kill a Mockingbird?
Ooh, went back in the day with this one.
I love
black and white. The
Yep.
black and white film. I dig it.
I skipped the first half of the book, watched the movie, liked the movie.
Yeah, see my NWO partner's on the right track. It looked like Chris is feeling flustered. 5,
Can I get a repeat, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, it's right there.
That counts as one of your 4 repeats for tonight. All
Yeah,
right.
I got that.
In classics, what year saw the release of To Kill a Mockingbird? I think I like the book more because back in junior high we had to do a book report on this. So,
books are always better.
I had to read it sophomore year. So
Books are always better. You know, you visualize the characters, the settings, you know, the plots. Movies just kind of always come up short when it comes to books. 5, 2, and 1. Pens down, gentlemen.
all right, let's go to Kane first. Or Caleb, I'm sorry, Caleb.
1962.
That is correct for 1 point. Chris, were you able to pull it?
Unfortunately, no. I guess 1968.
Too far.
A little bit
1
off
point
on that one.
for the king.
But with this next round, or this next question, he might be able to bring it back. In comic book movies, what is the character name of Chris Evans' character?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
Brought to you by Vertigo Comics was The Losers.
Yep. Offshoot of DC Comics. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct. 5. Pens down, gentlemen.
All right, let's go to Chris first.
Unfortunately, I've never seen this movie, so I guessed Kit.
No, incorrect.
That was incorrect. That is Knight Rider. Caleb, were you able to pull it?
I have also not seen this movie. I said Hank.
The correct answer was Jensen. His character was Jensen.
Okay. Never seen
I
it.
recommend seeing that movie just for the elevator scene. All right. In question number 3.
Elevator scenes.
In Tarantino, in Kill Bill Volume 2, how much did Bud get for his Hattori Hanzo sword that he pawned off? How much money?
Oh, deep cut question here in the category of Tarantino.
Yep. This was a question I was saving for a while.
Oh, that's a good question. It's a tough one, though.
It's a deep
Yeah,
cut.
it's a tough one.
I'm bleeding all over my laptop.
5. Pens down, pens down.
All right, let's go to Caleb first.
It said $1,000.
That is incorrect. Chris, were you able to pull it?
$1 million?
The famous line. That was a priceless Hattori Hanzo sword. Wasn't so priceless. I did get $250 for it.
$250?
Yep. For Hattori Hanzo sword, he got $250. But he never really does sell it, so spoilers. Question number 4. In the realm of sci-fi. In Arrival, how many spacecrafts arrive at different locations across the Earth? How many spaceships in total?
This was a great film.
I love that movie.
A great film.
Oh, yeah.
And I know the answer to this one.
I've heard of every film that you've had questions for. I just can't pull them all.
No, that's good. That's good. That's what we try to do here. Make films that guys our age will watch, and gals. Pens down.
All right. Chris, let's go to you first.
18?
That is incorrect. Caleb, were you able to pull it?
I said 3. I don't know where this is all.
More than 3.
Answer, Haven, you knew it. What was it?
I think it was 9, but I might be mistaken now. It's either 9 or 11.
The correct answer was 12.
12.
It was actually 12.
I've never seen Arrival, so.
What?
12,
Holy
12
shit. It's good.
locations.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Arrival. It didn't bother.
You should. All right. After 4 questions, Haven, you want to give us a quick rundown of the score?
Yes. The score right now Ooh, with these guys battling it out. We have the king in the lead with 1 point, with Chris sitting on fucking 0.
All right. Let's see if we can change that with our last 4 questions to finish out strong. Question 5 in dramas. How much did Forrest receive for endorsing ping pong paddles from his trip to China?
Deep cuts tonight.
This isn't that deep of a cut. Come on, think. Remember that sign.
Honestly, I think Chris is right.
Oh, yeah.
He had a lot of these on the tip of his tongue.
5, 2. Pens down.
All right, let's go and see if Caleb has seen this one first. Caleb, were you able to pull it?
I've seen Forrest Gump. I said $250,000.
That is incorrect. A little bit too much. Chris, were you able to pull it?
I'm almost positive it's $100,000.
You were closer.
Damn.
$25,000.
Damn it.
He uses a lot of his money to give to Bubba's mama, and
Yeah.
then buys the boat.
And then Bubba Gump.
Yeah.
I know what he uses it for. I just didn't know how much it was.
Remember, it was back in the day.
I remember his mom says a line to him saying how much it was.
Yeah, because she holds up the check when he's coming back from the army.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. In question 6, in horror, who directed the film It Follows?
Oh.
This was, honestly, even though I'm a pussy with horror, this I felt was so underrated for It Follows.
So you're a Makuga.
It was
it
was actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good. I think I wrote a question one time for this film. 5. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Chris first. Chris, were you able to pull it?
Adam Sandberg?
That is incorrect. Caleb, were you able to pull it?
I said Scott Derrickson.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer we were looking for was David Mitchell.
Okay, I wouldn't have gotten it. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. In action. In Safe House. What was the first and last name of Ryan Reynolds' character of Safe House?
Holy shit.
What?
Yeah,
Did anyone see this movie?
I never did.
I have seen it. I don't even remember Denzel's full name in that movie.
God.
Let alone Ryan Reynolds' character. I did like the movie.
Goodness gracious.
Welcome to movie trivia, gentlemen.
I don't think anybody's gonna
trivia.
get this one.
This is deep cut
Actually,
central.
Denzel Washington, his last name in the movie was Frost. It was something Frost. I had no idea on Reynolds.
All right, pens down.
All right, Caleb, let's go with you first.
I got it wrong. Wade Wilson.
That was...
I know.
Chris?
I know.
I have no idea.
The correct was Matt Weston. Matt Weston.
That's such a generic name. Why did you... That's not even significant enough to remember. Yeah.
Damn, T.H. Smith's going for the throat.
Well, let's see if they can finish strong in the last question. In the realm of comedy. I'm going to hear a lot of groans for this one, but I don't fucking care. In basketball, what is the name of Cooper, Reamer, and Squeak's team that they play for?
Did you say basketball?
Yeah.
Yes.
The guys from South Park. The creators of South Park.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if the King or C-Dubs ever watched this film before.
This is the first movie out of 8 that I have not.
I've heard of this movie, but Haven's right. I have never seen it. I do know Trey Parker and Matt Stone. That's it.
Yep.
And it came out in 1998.
Yep. VHS was still around. 5.
Shit, I still have some VHSs in my collection.
I still have the original unaltered Star Wars trilogy on VHS.
Pens down.
Don't tell George Lucas because he's still trying to destroy all those, Caleb. Let's go with Chris first. What'd you have?
Well, I know this ain't the right answer, but I want that fun. The fuck shits.
No, that is incorrect, Caleb.
I had Mighty Acorns because that's from Chicken Little.
It was the beers, the Milwaukee beers.
Okay. Oh, I've heard of that. Oh, crap.
Yeah. All right, Haven, go ahead and give us a score rundown at the end of round 1.
Basketball.
The score after round 1
This is pitiful.
is, King has 1 point, C-Dub has 0.
This is 1-0. This is.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this, too, because I'm also keeping track of the live chat. They're doing a lot better than both of you for these.
These are terrible questions, TH.
Yeah, well, maybe if you were better at them, you'd know them. Okay. Let's go with round 2, gentlemen. Round 2 is pretty simple. You will have 3 categories to choose from. The person in the lead will be doing the choosing. This will conspire with either a director or an actor, actress, whichever category you choose from. So, with that being said, Caleb, you are in the lead with 1 pitiful point. What is your option between A, B, or C?
A for effort. Let's go with A.
That is the director of Ridley Scott. Now, how round 2 works is whenever Haven gives you the countdown to start, Caleb, you will name a film that he directed, and then you get that correct, it'll go to Chris, and it'll go back and forth. If you get one wrong, you are out, and your opponent has 10 seconds to name off as many as he can.
Yeah, this is what killed me last time.
So, Haven, are you ready to keep score on this one?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Go ahead and give the countdown. We will start with the King first.
Of course.
Alien.
That is correct for 1 point.
C-Dub.
Blade Runner.
Give me a second. I know it's correct. I'm just trying to mark them off. Yep, that's correct, Caleb.
Alien Covenant.
That is correct, Chris.
Gladiator.
That is correct, Caleb.
Prometheus.
Correct.
Nice.
Chris.
Black Hawk Down.
That is correct, Caleb.
Good pull.
The Martian.
Correct, Chris.
Nice.
Hannibal.
Yeah, that is correct. I just had to find it on my list. Caleb.
Nice.
State of Play.
I know that's in here. I just have to find it. The fuck did I write that? Yeah, I got it. All right. Chris?
Thelma and Louise.
That is correct. Caleb?
That's 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Be easier if it was movies he produced.
That's gotta be about 5 seconds by now, right?
That's time. He's out.
All right. Chris, you will have 10 seconds starting now.
Matchstick Men. Robin Hood. Kingdom of Heaven. American Gangster.
Does he do American Gangster?
Yeah.
Three.
That's Michael Mann. I'm thinking Public Enemies.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay, I got 4 extra points there, Haven.
Yep, that's correct.
And while Haven tallies up the score, I will mention that no one hit his biggest one. His biggest hit, Exodus: Gods and Kings.
Dang it!
His biggest hit, his biggest piece of crap.
The biggest flop of movie shit I have ever seen.
All right.
Yeah,
that
movies from Brenda.
Blanking.
With that, after round 2, we have C-Dub taking the lead with the 4 extra points. He's got a total of 9 points, and we have the King trailing right now with 6 total points.
We're down by 3, all right.
Yep. Just down by 3. You got this. Timothy, take it over.
Okay. All right. With that, Chris has taken the lead. Here's how round 3 works, gentlemen. Round 3 is I have 8 different categories. Now, since there are 2 of you, 3 different numbers from each of you. Chris, you are in the lead. Please choose 3 numbers from 1 and 8. And once those numbers are gone, they're gone.
Okay, I will go with 3, 1, and 7.
Okay, and Caleb, how about you?
Took my number. 4, 2, and 6.
Okay. All right. Caleb, you are behind. We will start with you for your 2-pointer.
Yep.
And you chose category number 4. And that, I have to pull a Haven and flip through a notebook here. All right. That is in the realm of drama.
Okay.
Okay, for your 2-pointer, what year saw the release of Gladiator?
2000.
That is correct for 2
Nice.
points. 3 points.
Good job. Good job, Caleb.
To throw it back to Chris. In category 2, that is in the category of sci-fi.
Okay.
Point question. Who directed 12 Monkeys?
Look like C-Dub smiling. I think he knows this one.
I think I do.
We got the King.
Pretty sure I do.
And he has all his repeats as well.
5.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is one of your repeats. Who directed 12 Monkeys?
James Cameron. It's wrong.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. The correct answer was Terry Gilliam. Terry Gilliam. All right.
Never seen it.
You need your 5-pointer to take the lead and to stay in the game, or you will lose by a TKO. In category number 6, category of comedy. Of comedy. For your 5-pointer, in Napoleon Dynamite, what city is he from in the film?
San Francisco.
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
The correct answer was Preston, Idaho. Preston, Idaho.
Okay.
And your winner
Good job,
by technical knockout, C-Dub, Chris Woodburn.
Ooh, that was a match.
Yeah, that was a good fought match. Caleb came back in the 3rd round with what he could, and I mean it was a good fought match. And I feel the further you get in movie trivia, you get harder questions. Challenge, and I mean both of them did good for the questions. I mean they did good and efforts for this match. Unfortunately, Caleb couldn't pull out that win, but I mean Chris came in as that crafty veteran and won.
That's spot on, man. I see it, and then I see it as a member of the Omega Club trying to take down NWO tonight. I don't know how I feel about those questions, but let me go to C-Dub, the winner. How you feeling tonight, man?
Well, I mean, of course, I always like winning. I appreciate Tim's sentiment on saying that, at least at my end, that I played well, because I did not play well at all, in my opinion. It really, in the first round, I stunk up the joint. I mean, yeah, when it comes to actors and directors, I can remember stuff that they did, so that does play in my wheelhouse. But first round, that was horrible, horrifying for me to play. And Kaleb, you had some tough round three questions. Like, I wouldn't have gotten them either. I was actually thinking Austin, Texas for Napoleon Dynamite. So they were some tough questions, and you know, you definitely showed me something. Like, you did better on the Ridley Scott than I might have thought you would have. It was a good match, and I'm happy that you're going to be my new teammate. I'm excited. I can tell you my weakness is those cartoon movies. Hopefully that's a strength for you. But,
Absolutely is.
So yeah, I mean, this was a fine match. I'm happy with the win, but I'm disappointed with my first round play. I definitely got to up my game in that regard. But yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of tough questions tonight. And unfortunately, my NWO member went down. But your teammate going forward, he's an admirable guy, knows his stuff. Tough questions all around, man. How you feeling, King?
I feel like I got screwed with some of these questions. These are just
I feel
really
the same way.
These are some bad questions. No, but I think if these questions had just been a little bit more human, I would have done better. Those third round questions kind of I felt good after that first 2-pointer. I was like, sick, I can come back. Unfortunately, 12 Monkeys and Napoleon Dynamite screwed me. I heard Napoleon Dynamite. I was like, maybe I got a chance, but I've only seen that movie once at a lock-in when I was super tired. So I have, vague recollections of that movie. It's just I'm a little disappointed in my performance tonight. It's not as good as I can be. I also feel like, again, a lot of those questions, TH, were not human. But I appreciate you writing them, but those were not human. But I'm proud of C-Dub here. I'm excited that he's my teammate, and I think that this just showed us how our performances can be better, and how the gaps that we need to fill. And mine's obviously Ridley Scott's filmography, because that second round was not as good as I wanted it to be. I did much better with the Sylvester Stallone in my last match. I just got cocky with Sylvester Stallone here. I legitimately knew 4 or 5 Ridley Scott movies, and I didn't realize Ridley Scott directed all the ones that he named. I was like, oh, okay. But,
All right, yeah, man. Yeah, I feel you, man. I see Tim was laughing and shit. Wow,
well, there's a reason for that, and I will say this, because
disrespecting an NWO member here.
No. As running the stream, I pay attention to the chat for YouTube.
Who's talking trash? Who wants to play me? Let's do this.
I don't think I should say. I don't want to. I kind of want to save it as a
come on, say.
You can't laugh and not say nothing. Come on, TH.
Pretty much everyone in chat was tearing you a new one, Kaleb.
Okay.
Mostly Grant and Kane, which Kane, one quote, Tim, stop being nice. It was 1-0 after the first round.
Yeah, this was not a good match.
One, excuses by Kane. Grant got most of them right. And John...
Kudos to you, Grant.
No, Grant's lying. There's no way Grant knew that many, unless TH must have sent him the questions ahead of time if he knew them. Sorry.
I will.
I'm sorry, Grant.
Grant,
you're a smart guy. I know firsthand. You did not know half of these.
Hell no.
I will say this, gentlemen, for moving forward, because you are a team in there will be trivia once after that team tournament. Those questions will be a lot harder than what you usually see here. So be prepared for that. If you thought these were hard, trust me, they will be a lot harder in there.
Well, I know Jeremy
seen-
Adams. I know him quite well, and I know the kind of questions that he presents. So you don't have to tell me because I competed in that team tournament, so I already know the
I
deal.
watched There'll Be Trivia. I get a lot of those questions right. These were just not human, TH. There's a difference
All
between
right.
hard
I think we're
and
getting off.
possible. There's a difference. There's a difference between hard and possible. Okay, there's a difference.
There's a difference
I
between the
think we're getting off
excuses
track.
and you don't know shit. But Haven, go ahead and close us out. Or wait, you already did the post-match interviews. So
TH
I'll
loses his
close us
memory.
out.
It's okay. Symptom of being old.
I'll close us out real quick. Chris, where can the good kids find you online?
Find me YouTube, Christopher Woodburn, Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, and Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn.
And also the Fan Reactor League. He runs over there. Do not forget that. Haven.
Yeah, if you do, yeah.
You're gonna find me on this channel representing the NWO. And you can find me on Facebook at Haven Pendergast. You send me a friend request, and I could put you in a match, or anything else. Motivational guy here, and then here just doing my thing on this channel right now.
That's right. And Kaleb, go ahead and list your list of plugs.
You can find me on Twitter at Kaleb Koho. You can find me on YouTube where I run on Koho Productions, where I run a film channel, Koho Productions. And I also have a music channel, Kaleb Koho, spelled just like my name. I have a entertainment blog where I cover music, movies. We have our 3rd annual Kohosker Award show coming up tomorrow. So you'll find that KalebKohoWrites.wordpress.com. And yeah.
Awesome.
Here.
And as always, closing out, I am the master running these streams. I am TM Smith. You can find me here along with Haven, Hunter, Kaleb, Mashed Potatoes Kaleb, here on Schmoes Bros Trivia on Facebook, as well as FilmnerdTV on YouTube, where we film all these matches. And, of course, you can find me over at the TV Trivia Throwdown League on Facebook, and we film those matches on TM Smith Reactions on YouTube. So, closing out, that is Chris, that is Kaleb, that is Haven, I am TM. We'll see you next time, I'm sure, with the King missing more questions. Good night.